Yo, what's the deal? Studio 56 podcast. We back with another exclusive interview. We got a young up and coming artist ripping the Northside of Houston. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Tone. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? How you living out there, my G?
Straight out here.
Yeah, okay. I can dig it, man. Got my boy Travo up in here. You know what I'm saying? We finna run down through there, man. We got some good questions for you. You know what I'm saying? Putting you down with something. You know what I'm saying? Like 25 lighters on the dresser. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 25 questions for you. You know what I'm saying? So
knock them all down then.
okay, man. Let's see what we got, man. Let's jump right into it. For the people just now hearing about you, who is Tone?
To me, Tone is somebody, that could walk in a room and change the scenery, change the mode at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that, walks in with charisma and confidence.
Okay.
And, the ability not only to showcase talent, but, showcase what talent's supposed to look like.
No, facts.
I came to set the tone.
Right. Good answer. I like that, man. That's cool. And from me just seeing you, you definitely do set the tone. You know what I'm saying? Cause that energy that you brought the other night, bro, was something I ain't seen. You know what I'm saying in a little while. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fucking with that.
For sure. So, what was it like growing up on the north side of Houston?
It's no different from growing up on any side of Houston. You know what I'm saying? We got our bad neighborhoods, we got our good neighborhoods, we got our neighborhoods that, kind of sit in the middle, and that's kind of where I was at. I didn't really go to the best schools, but I didn't go to the worst schools. I didn't really stay in the hood, but I wasn't really not in the hood, you feel me? So it was like, touch and go sometimes, but, we made it out, so that's all that really matters for real.
No, facts, man. You sound like me. I was from Spring to Greens Point. You know what I'm saying? My whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Point, Acres, Home, Studywood, everywhere.
Right. So yeah, I could definitely relate. You know what I'm saying? Like when, this side, that side is all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how did your environment shape your sound and your mindset?
Well, I kind of grew up in in kind of a peculiar environment. I grew up in the system. So, I was in shelters, foster homes, so I was surrounded by a bunch of niggas of my age, and we fighting over everything. So
yeah,
that's what it is to me. This is a competition, and I want the last piece.
Right. So going through that definitely made the hunger for more.
Yes.
Way strong in you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, I can dig that, man. That's powerful right there, man.
Yeah. So, at what point did you notice that music was more than a hobby?
Going through personal things, not being able to speak on it, but was always able to, find a beat or find a song that kind of, wrote the story for me. And then I was able to, create that type of story myself, and then not only have other people relate to it, but, other people actually feel, what the fuck I'm saying. Like,
right.
It's different whenever somebody's like nodding their head because they like the music, and it's different when somebody's nodding their head because they feel it.
Right.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Nah, facts, man. That's what's up, man. So who inspired you early on? Houston legends or outside influence when it comes to this thing?
In my era, it wasn't too many like Houston legends being talked about, so I kind of, got most of my music from some of the outside legends, such as like Lil Wayne, Lil Durk, G Herbo, anybody that went through like something that I felt like was similar to me, whether it was just a piece of their story. Like that's kind of what I gravitated to. I'm somebody that likes all types of genre of music. I like country, I like jazz, rock, whatever, anything that sounds good to me and gives that type of vibe. I can definitely get with it.
No, facts.
Just music in general.
Yeah, I feel that.
No, shit's up, man.
So, how would you describe your sound in 3 words?
It's unteachable. You can't fake it. You can't make it up. I would say, as far as like my sound specifically, I have multiple versions of my sound. Like I could do whatever I want when I get inside the studio or when I jump inside the mic or when I step on the booth. So I don't feel like, I have a specific sound. I'm an artist. I'm not a rapper. There's a difference.
Mm. Mm. Okay,
Big
okay.
difference. Them facts right there, for real.
So what separates Tone from other artists coming out of Houston right now?
What separates me from other artists coming out of Houston? And I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound cocky, it's gonna sound confident, but that's what it is, and it is what it is. Just the talent. A lot of these niggas is ass. Like, I don't want to say it, but that's what separates me from
Hey man,
Sometimes you
speak
gotta
your
say
truth,
it, man.
man.
You gotta
Speak your
say
truth
it.
how you feel. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
again, like you could never know who I am. You probably ain't never heard of me, but as soon as my song play and that shit is over with, y'all gonna be like, damn, who is this nigga? That's what separates me from other rappers. Cause some niggas you hear they shit and they like, oh, it's cool.
Right,
Oh, it's okay.
right,
Y'all hear me, it's like, damn,
right, right.
who is this nigga?
Nah,
Where he come
100%.
from? Why he not famous yet? Hey, look, that's the most question I get the most. Why he
Right.
not
That's the
famous yet?
question that was on my mind when we was at Throw Thursday.
Right,
When we bumped
right.
into him. That's for sure.
Nah, facts.
Yeah.
And then the people who were performing, not to take nothing away from nobody, because we had some solid niggas in there
It
rapping.
was definitely some good people.
It was just something about the tone of
Yeah.
tone though in that motherfucker.
I'm
You did
gonna
what I'm
tell y'all a
saying?
secret. Before I walked in that building, I told myself I was the best rapper in there.
Nah,
You
facts.
gotta go through life thinking that for sure.
So
You got to.
even if there was somebody in there better than me, I ain't see him.
Nah, 100%, 100%. Nah, I'm fucking with that.
So are you focused more on storytelling, vibes, or lyricism?
I would say the lyricism come first, because you can't tell a good story without good lyrics.
Right.
So storytelling comes second. And as far as the vibe goes, if it's a good story and it's good lyrics, you're gonna vibe regardless.
Right. Nah, I can definitely dig that. I definitely dig that.
Yeah.
So what's a song of yours that best represents who you are today?
Today, I would say it would have to be something that I haven't released yet, because most of the songs that are out are stuff that I've done 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, and I might not feel the same way today like I felt 2-3 days ago.
Right.
So whatever song I put out next,
Right.
that's how I'm feeling.
Okay.
So do you feel like you carrying a knife on your back?
Nah, I'm not gonna say that, cause I don't even know too many. Well, they got D Baby, but he's not technically from the north. He's from Antoine, but that's kind of sort of the north side. So nah, not really. I feel like as far as Houston rappers from the north side, we got enough.
Right.
South side, y'all are stacked though. I'll say that.
You say the South Side stack. I guess.
I think it's an even playing field when you go down through there with the underground.
Oh yeah.
You start tapping in. It's an even playing field because after Swisher House, Northside been going up ever since, man.
No.
I know. It was a few people. Like I said, I'm probably a little younger, so I don't know too many of the Houston rappers. But I know like Trill, Sammy, Sauce Walker, D Baby. Like these are some people that are like pop during my generation. So
Right.
and most of them are from the north side. So I would say, but again, like Houston, like we don't even look at it as north south anymore. It's just Houston now.
Nah, for real. We
Nah,
one city
for
now.
real.
For real.
I always said Houston is bigger than Houston. Boys just gotta realize that shit.
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So what's something people don't see about the grind behind the scenes?
I would say the time spent in the studio. Like some people probably think, 2, 3, 4 hours, that's good enough. No, I used to sleep in the studio. When I was 18, 19 years old, fresh out of college, not knowing what I wanted to do, I was living in the studio. I'm talking about locked in.
Right.
4, 5 days, didn't leave the studio.
Right.
And I dropped the album that didn't do shit.
Mm.
I'm talking about no numbers, no nothing. I probably took it down. Y'all ain't gonna never see it. But,
Right.
That's all, even though it didn't do numbers or I didn't put it out or I spent all that time in studio and now I basically didn't get no results. I got experience.
Mm.
I got hours in the studio. I got time put in. And, again, that helps with the sound whenever you're in there and you're trying to figure shit out. And especially when you're doing it on your own. Like, I started off you know, going to the studio by myself, not knowing shit about nothing. Now I can go in there. I don't need no engineer. I don't need no producer. I don't need
Right.
no. I can go in there and press record and hop straight on the beat.
Right, right.
So, like I said, like just the experience, the knowledge, behind the scenes, behind the music.
Nah, facts, man. I can definitely dig that, man. That's all about the repetition. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
facts.
That's that old saying. You got to put 10,000 hours in type
So
shit. You know what I'm saying?
never, even if the engineer leave the studio, I'm still there.
Right, right. Nah, that's hard.
Yeah, that is for real, for real. So, how do you stay consistent when things get slow?
Man, find something else to talk about.
Mm.
Shit's like if it's getting slow, that means you basically running out of ideas. You're running out of stuff to say. You running out of inspiration. Find something else to talk about. Sometimes you
Facts.
gotta live life to make the best music.
Nah, that's hard. That's hard. Nah, I can definitely see that because a lot of people, they like to recycle. You know what I'm saying? Saying the same shit. It's so many songs within the first verse, nigga. You didn't told me how you gonna kill this nigga 50 million motherfucking times.
Nah,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Cause they ain't got shit else to say. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
My mom always told me if you ain't got shit to say, shut the fuck up.
I'll be
man, that's
square
golden right there
business.
too.
Square business. So what was the first moment that made you feel like, yeah, like this really gonna work for me? You know what I'm saying? Despite going through what you saying when you didn't get the right feedback from dropping your first project.
Cause the way I look at it, whatever's next is gonna be best. So even though the first project didn't work out, the next project, put a little bit more work in, change up certain things, add different features, try not to do the same thing, and then see what happens. At the end of the day, if you do one thing and then you quit, you never know. Like the next shit might have been the best shit.
Nah, facts.
So like I don't ever let that shit really get to me. What I like when I knew I was up, again, like I've always had the talent. It's just to me, I didn't think I was that good. So when other people started telling me I was that good, that's what made me be like, that's crazy. Because I had people that I thought hated my shit. It was like, we don't hate your shit, bro. It's just the fact that you sound like everybody else. You got to change it up. You got to give it your own, your own type of flavor.
Right.
So once I started doing that, I started to see the difference. I started to see how people, reacted to it. Cause now it's like it's not automated. It's not robot.
Right.
It's
Right.
more of a feeling. Less
Right.
than just me saying shit.
Nah, that's hard.
Mind you, anybody could write some words down and say that shit, but you gotta really believe that shit and mean that shit.
Nah,
Facts.
facts, man. You see it,
Yeah.
you believe it, you achieve it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You gotta definitely manifest any and everything you want. You know what I'm saying? So you going about it the right way for sure.
So, have you ever got to a point where you had to cut somebody off just so you can elevate?
Most definitely. Whenever I first started, I was in a group. My name actually used to be Tone Made. I just recently changed it a few weeks ago because I'm starting a new chapter with this music shit. But you know that made part that was the crew, that was the team, that was the people that whenever I first started, they was like, we gonna show you something. And them niggas, like, I give them niggas credit, like them niggas showed me a whole new world when it came to this rap shit. But at the same time, I was in the streets crazy, so it was like it was certain niggas that I was rapping with, trying to do street shit with, and it was like these niggas ain't street niggas.
Right.
So I can't do street shit with rap niggas.
Nah, real shit.
Feel
Real
me?
shit.
Cause then whenever you get into some shit, them be the first niggas to fold because they ain't never had to live through that shit.
Right,
So,
right.
Me knowing how to operate and then them niggas not knowing how to operate, it had to be strictly music. It was like, man, I can't hang out with you unless we working, and then that becomes envy and hatred, and then you got different variables and shit like that, and that could break a team down.
Right, right.
So, and again, like I said, like I've always had that type of talent to where I didn't need anybody, but I was so new to this shit, I needed people. So,
Right, right.
you know what I'm saying? But it got to a point where it was like, a lot of envy, a lot of hate, some certain shit I can't really talk about. But, at the end of the day, I got through it and I had to leave them niggas behind. But there's certain niggas that from the group that I still rock with to this day, and they know exactly who they are.
Nah, real shit. Real shit. So, what's the biggest misconception about you?
I would say my biggest
Misconception.
misconception. Uh, if y'all see me out, like I'm probably like the quietest person in the room.
Right.
Ain't gonna say too much. But I was always taught, whenever you quiet and you actually have some shit to say, when you start talking, people actually listen. So
No, facts.
I'm the type of person to sit back and observe, watch everything. And when it's my time, like I said, to set the tone, that's what I do. I come in.
No, facts. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I seen you come through that motherfucker, I thought you was really like there to watch or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, I like to scout the competition sometimes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about
See
you.
who
You
all out
went
there.
back, sit in the back, ducked off. You know what I'm saying? I'm peeping.
But
You know, a nigga
again-
gotta watch his surroundings. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Tweaking a little bit, like, man, I don't
Yeah.
know these niggas up in this bitch really, but
Most definitely. And then again, I was trying to get my head right. Like at the end of the day, like I'm a performer. So whenever I come in, I'm locked in from the jump. So
Right.
especially if I'm doing a show, like if I wasn't there doing the show, I probably would have been a little bit more chill.
right,
But I'm locked in. Like I don't take this shit lightly.
right.
Like it's a different mode. I switch into that rapper mode. That's when I'm locked in.
No, facts, man. That's 100. I'm fucking with that. Killer instinct, man. You know what I'm saying? It's that mama mentality, nigga. Oh God.
So, what do you want people to feel when they hear tone music?
I want y'all to feel that real rap is back. I want y'all to feel like y'all could actually listen to a full album, not just a few songs on the album. Like if y'all play this album right here, y'all could play that bitch from start to finish. You'll probably play it 3 or 4 times because that's real music. That's real rap. A lot of these niggas now, they make shit, for the vibe, a little funny shit. I'm not trying to do all that. Like, again, like I'm in between eras of Lil Wayne and Lil Pump, so it's hard for niggas to, really pay attention for real. So you gotta
Right.
make niggas pay attention. So my music is gonna make you pay attention.
No, facts. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. We just left a little event just a minute ago. Pull up on a little homie. He was picking out songs for his tape he finna drop or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His album. And attention span was one of the main topics. You know what I'm saying? About how long the song's in, how short they is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I totally get where you're coming from with that. Let's see. So, are you making music for the streets, for the ladies, or for yourself?
That's actually a difficult question to answer because while I'm making music in the studio, I'm making it for myself.
Right.
But once I start to, see the reaction that I get from the people around it, then it's for everybody.
Right.
Anybody that can feel it.
Right.
Like I said, I'm not trying to hit a specific demographic.
Right on.
Again, I can make, like I said, I'm universal with it. I can make songs for the ladies. I got some songs for the ladies. I got some songs for the niggas that like the crackheads and shit. I got songs for niggas who just like to chill out and smoke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to cater to all.
Now you gotta do
Put
that.
it down for everybody.
Yeah.
Now, fact, the universal baby. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Nah, I can dig that for sure.
How do you handle hate or doubt? You know what I'm saying? Like you get online and you see people trolling some of your work. How would you handle that?
I'm an asshole. I'm gonna tell you go fuck yourself. But actually, I'm not gonna comment. That was a joke. I'm not gonna comment. Really, to be honest, when it comes down to hate, I look at it as a motivation.
Right.
Why you might niggas hate all the time. You might end up in a song.
No, facts. You ain't
Yeah,
lying.
man, my slogan is fuck them.
Yeah,
Nah,
really.
oh
real,
God.
fuck 'em.
Oh God. For shit,
Again, like most of these niggas that hate probably think or know that I'm better than them. So
Nah, that's what it really be. It
Yeah,
be
they
more
look at you
jealousy
like
and envy.
competition.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't have no reason to hate. I don't see no competition.
Right. Nah, that's hard. That's hard. So if the industry called you tomorrow, are you ready? Do you think you're ready?
And I've been kicking down that door for a long time. They better ring my line.
Nah, for real. So you confidently ready for whatever.
Yeah, most definitely.
Nah, facts, man. That's what's up, man. Just don't let them get by you with all the word semantics. That's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? That paperwork party they try to put on the nigga. You feel me?
I went to college. I'm not a dumb nigga.
Hello. That's what I like to hear right
business
there,
side.
man.
I know the business side. I went to school for business marketing.
Right,
that's
right.
heavy.
Yeah,
Nah,
Yeah,
you
I'm
you
trying to
own to
teach
something.
myself that at this
You
moment.
you
Pardon me.
own to something, man.
yeah.
Yeah, we got to
That boy
see a
Kanye said
lot of
probably
you,
drop
man.
out, one of the smartest niggas to do it. Now y'all might not like that nigga, but shit,
Come on.
He a genius though, man. That's how I
genius.
look at Kanye.
Yeah,
He know what he got
one of my
going on.
favorites when it comes to producing and just being creative. You know what I'm
And
saying?
if I was to compare myself to an artist that I don't like to do too much, I would say like from a mental standpoint, I would give it to Kanye.
Right, right, right. Shout out Ye, man, for the shit show.
Yeah. So what's next for Tone in 26?
Shit, 26. Shit, more shows. I'm promoting my album. Hopefully, I can try to get a tour going sometime this summer.
Right.
But working on the next project, whatever that might be. I mean, I got some shit in the vault right now that I'm probably gonna drop soon. So then I'll eventually start working on the album for the end of the year. I try to drop an album at least once a year. I don't want to give niggas too much.
Right, right. Nah, that's heavy. That's heavy. So, before I go into the actual question, just to trying to dig a little bit, some of your older music, you don't ever go back and listen to some of that and just like, man, I could use that line right there. I can use
Man,
that verse.
I was so far ahead of my time when I was 18, 19 years old. Mind you, I was in the studios 24/7. So I got old songs that's like, man, I could drop this today and it'll still be a banger. Like
Right.
some of the songs that, that Red Dot, that's from 2022.
No shit, man.
Look, I'm ahead of my time for real. Like
that
I
whole
dropped shit from back
pressure.
then.
That motherfucker is pressure, bro.
And look, I'm gonna tell you something. I recorded that song in less than 25 minutes. Sitting
No
on the couch.
It's
shit.
usually the ones when I be listening to artists talking about their music. It's
Right.
the ones they didn't put much thought into.
I'm talking about I didn't write
That's
a
the
word
ones
for
that
that
pop.
song. I
Yeah.
didn't write a word for that song.
Nah, that I ain't gonna
It
lie.
just flowed together.
Right.
And mind you, like I do all my shit by myself, so I'm just sitting in the dark,
Right.
headphones, microphone,
Right.
with that bitch out. Like, and then as soon as I finished it, I called my homeboy. I said, "Bruh, fuck, yo,
Yeah.
fuck."
No, for
These niggas
real.
is
Where
dead,
that
yo.
came
I ain't
from?
like, look. I said, boy, these niggas is dead out here, bro.
Nah, facts. Nah, that motherfucker. That's a
And
strong
look, I'm gonna tell
song,
you
bro.
something. Like that might be one of like my favorite songs to perform. That's
Mhm.
not the hottest song on the album. And that should tell you something.
No
That's
shit.
not even the best song on the album.
No
Y'all ain't heard the
shit.
Icky Vicky or the Demon tone or the Toxic tone.
Well, hold on. You say Icky Vicky?
Icky Vicky.
Hey,
Hey, I got something nasty on there.
okay.
Fucking sound like something I need to tap into. Icky Vicky.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, we're gonna tap into that for
Most
sure.
definitely.
Nah, for real. So back to the actual question though. Who would be your dream collab if you even want to collab with niggas?
Man, it's easy. It's just real easy, bro. Lil Durk, free that man. But look,
Okay.
from a youngin', like I'm talking
Durky,
about 12,
yo.
13 years old, that was probably the first nigga that I could really relate to, like on like a deeper level when it came down to the music. So I was with that nigga when nobody was like really listening to his shit back then, like 2013, 2014, 2015. So now
Right.
whenever niggas be like Durk, I'm like, y'all niggas don't know nothing about no Durk, bruh.
Nah, for
So
real.
like, yeah, like that's like my dream feature. Really, like the features that I want, I know I probably wouldn't be able to get. Like Juice WRLD would be another one.
Right. R.I.P. Juice WRLD,
R.I.P. Juice
man.
WRLD.
That's my son's favorite rapper. Just
Shit,
hard, man.
but yeah, like Polo G, that's one I probably would be able to get if I really tried.
Right.
I'd say like G Herbo, like these are like my favorite rappers. Those probably be like the features that I would want. And then like people who are like really good. Like I don't, like I said, I wouldn't just want a feature from somebody that I don't listen to, I don't think is good.
Right.
I say like I'm real pick and choosy about who I put on songs because of like the type of style that I make, and then I can't have a mumble rapper on some shit while I'm trying to do some lyrical shit.
Right.
So I would say it just depends on the song, but most definitely like my top be like Dirk, Juice WRLD, G Herbo, Polo G, somebody like that, somebody who could like really like rap with me.
Nah, that's hard. Yeah, man. Free Smirkio, man. God damn me.
I want to ask you a question because of who you said your dream collab. So Dirk is what, a drill rapper, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe Houston has drill rappers and it fits in here, or you think that's just Chirac thing?
Drills can happen anywhere. Why would it just be a Chirac thing?
Nah, the music.
Nah, I know, but again, like I said, like music is storytelling. So it's like if somebody from Houston had a drill and they wrote a song about it, I mean, you can't say it's only a Chicago thing.
Right, right.
So I would say like, it's not really only a Chicago thing.
Yeah.
That's like saying if somebody from New York did a song and then they wanted to chop and screw it. Like, yeah, that's a Houston thing, but we're not the only niggas that can do it.
Right. That's how ASAP them niggas that's how they popped out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Doing that whole Houston thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. Like, I feel like music is supposed to be shared. Like, I hate when niggas be like beefing over certain shit. Like, especially when it comes down to the music. Like, music is something that I feel like should be shared.
Right.
Okay. So if you could give advice to another young artist from the Northside,
All right.
what would it be?
Shit. If you know you good, don't stop. That's the type of shit that I suffer with right now. Like, y'all can sit here and tell me like how y'all enjoyed the show and all that, but whenever I get back to the crib, I still got bills to pay. I still got shit I gotta take care of. So, sometimes that like weighs in when it comes down to the music. So no matter what you going through, if you love what you doing, keep doing it. Like, no matter what's going on outside, keep going. Like, I'm 26. People was telling me when I was 22, like, nigga, hey, shit, if that shit don't pop in the next 2 years, you're going to have to give it up. I'm still here. I ain't going to lie, though. I hit 30. I had to rethink that.
Nah, man. Listen, man. As long as you making timeless music, man, you gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause music, you have music that has a threshold, but then you got music that's just you can't contain it. You know what I'm saying? It's just timeless. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're gonna be all right. Me myself personally.
Appreciate that.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, shit, I see myself selling out stadiums, arenas.
Right. World tours,
all that. Next to some of my favorite rappers, hopefully.
Right.
Yeah, so last but not least, what legacy are you trying to leave?
As far as a legacy, I haven't really thought that far into it. But again, like, we get this, this is something like people always say, like, people of our generation, we don't know what real music is. We don't know what real rap is, because, the niggas that are out now.
SoundCloud and shit.
SoundCloud rappers and all that shit. Mind you, like, I grew up in the SoundCloud era. I was putting shit out on SoundCloud.
Right.
So, to be outshined by those type of niggas, like, it's crazy to me. Like, it's certain niggas that I feel like probably should have never been famous, should never got that type of money because they got that shit and where they at now.
Right.
Like, that shit could have went to somebody who could really, really, really use that shit and really send a message out there to the people with their words and their lyricism instead of somebody that, getting 20, 25 bands off of fucking ad-libs and shit, bro. I could do that shit, bro.
No, for real. Square business, man.
Yeah, like, as far as the legacy, like, I just want, like I said, I want to bring real rap back, like, for the younger generation.
Yeah.
For the, for the niggas my age and the niggas that's younger. So,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bring back that, not even like an old school type shit, because I know, like, you can mix that old school with some of the new school shit and still make it sound good if you know what you're doing. Just bring back talented rappers. Stop bringing these sorry ass niggas, man.
Bro, no, that's real shit, man. This is what I want you to do, but I want you to look into this camera right here. Get this close up, pop your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Stop letting these sorry ass niggas rap, bro.
Put your face on the camera though, man.
Stop letting these sorry ass niggas rap, bro. They can't rap.
Nah, for shit show. Yeah, man, go tell them where they can find you at.
Man, y'all can find me on Instagram at ToneMade _TONEMADE_. Y'all can find me on Apple Music at ToneMade TONEMADE. Y'all can find me on any other platform. I just changed my name, so it might be Tone, it might be ToneMade. Y'all might have to try both of them. But I guarantee you will not regret it. The first song y'all hear is not going to be the last song y'all hear. Y'all gonna be scrolling through my catalog. Y'all gonna be trying to see what else I got because I'm that good.
Nah, facts. So what's the name of this project though, man?
This one right here It's About Tone.
Man, show them that, man, cause you know what I'm saying. Just show them what's going on, what they need to be looking for, man.
Y'all gonna be looking for this right here. This the same picture on my Instagram and everything like that. But it's about tone. You know what I'm saying? It's a play on words. You know, it's about time. It's about time that I kick the dough down. It's about time that I get my way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing whatever it takes for me to get there.
Nah,
So,
facts,
you on my
man.
way and you competition, you dead.
Nah, real
Demon
nigga
home, I swear
shit,
to
man.
God.
Real nigga
Nah,
shit,
facts.
man. We appreciate you, little brother, for coming
For
through,
sure, for
man.
sure.
Nah, I appreciate y'all for
Popping
having
your
me,
shit,
man.
man. And,
Hey,
and
I appreciate y'all for giving me a platform to to talk my shit for real.
nah, man, it's
Hey, that's
all
all I've been
love.
needing. Cause look, I'm kicking down the door. I'm almost in there.
Nah,
Yeah,
facts,
yeah.
man. Shit, man. I'm glad we can accommodate you. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
most
But
definitely.
most definitely appreciate you, man. We about to wrap this thing up, man. Y'all be looking
Sir.
out for this motherfucking mic drop we finna do with the young
Sir.
man. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Studio 56, we gone up out this bit.
Yeah.